maybe Quentin Tarantino's on to something, man. Tarantino said, look, our favorite directors do not get better with age. Like, as they get older, the work starts to diminish a little bit. And Spike is starting to lose a step, just a little bit now. He's still Spike Lee, don't get it twisted. When Michael Jordan went to the Wizards, he was still Michael Jordan, but he wasn't Bulls Michael Jordan. He was Wizards Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? Well, I tell you, can't nobody film New York like my main man Spike Lee. Spike Lee, Martin Scorsese, and who's the dude that slept with his daughter? Woody Allen are the three people that can film New York like no other. So today I'm going to be talking about Highest to Lowest, the new Spike Lee joint. Fortunately, I got invited to an early screener. That's an early birthday gift to me. Appreciate you. And I was excited, man. Yo, I love Spike Lee. He's like my second, I don't know, between him and Scorsese, I go back and forth, man. I love Spike Lee. I love Martin Scorsese. Two New Yorkers, right? And even though I haven't been back home to New York since '99, but every time I watch a Spike Lee joint when he's in New York, let me tell you something. It feels like a homecoming. It feels like just a reunion, all right? So from the opening shot, the aerial shot of New York is shot so beautiful. And the score in the back, because Spike is known for his classic scores that I think they used to be scored by his pops, but I don't know who scores his movies now. But, you know, Spike Lee just has that flavor to his score and the flavor to how he shoots his movies, right? So this stars Denzel, Jeffrey Wright, what's her name? Mamie from Godfather Harlem, Brother Mazzone from The Wire, and the Allstate guy, not the Allstate guy, but the, State Farm guy. Man, he's in here, right? So this is based off of a play, I believe, or another movie. It's like a Japanese production that is made, adapted from, forgot the name of it. So it follows this music mogul played by Denzel, and he's not in the midlife crisis, but he's on the verge of losing the record company because the industry has changed so much. We have AI now, we have social media, and people just can load their music on Facebook now. Not Facebook, but YouTube. So there's really no use for record labels anymore. Record labels is pretty much dead. I know Prince would be smiling from heaven if he saw what's going on with the music industry right now, because the industry is almost non-existent. So to save the record label, he wants to buy them out, and so where he has full ownership of it, and he wants to turn it around, so it's a gamble. But if you ever want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because just when he's about to make this power move, his son gets kidnapped. And now this becomes a ransom movie. So the first 15, 20 minutes of the movie is just introducing the characters in this world. And I was loving every bit of it. All right. So because whenever Denzel collabs with Spike Lee, you can tell he's at home. Other productions, he's still Denzel, right? But when he's with Spike Lee, he can become the Denzel that can kick his shoes off, get a Black and Mild, a glass of Hennessy, and, he could really be himself in Spike Lee joints. You can tell he absolutely eats every scene up that he's in this movie. You can tell he's having a ball. He's one of the best parts of the movie. And I say this is worthy of being called one of his best performances. I'm bold enough to say that, man. Like, I enjoyed every time Denzel was on the screen. And he even has a freestyle battle, all right? Yo, he has a freestyle battle with another individual. Well, I'm going to say his name later on in this review, but I guess I'll say that A$AP Rocky, okay? There's a point where him and A$AP Rocky have a scene together, and it becomes a battle. And it's the highlight of the film for me. I fucking love that, right? And by the way, A$AP Rocky is really good in this movie, too. I didn't think he was, because especially rappers now, when they try to transition to films, it's not like the Will Smiths and the LLs and Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? But A$AP Rocky did his thing in this, man. I was pleasantly surprised by his performance in this movie. So yeah, it starts out with introduction to the characters, but then when the son gets kidnapped, then it becomes a ransom movie. And it's a by-the-numbers ransom movie. And it's kind of disappointing because when Spike Lee does something, Spike Lee puts his signature on all of his work. Now, the Spike Lee-isms are in this film, right? His signature tropes that he does are in this movie, right? The good and the bad. So like the good things that he does that really makes him stand out, but then also the weird things that he does in his movies where you're like, yeah, Spike, I wish you wouldn't do that. But but I don't care. It's still Spike. I still fuck with him. He's one of my favorite directors. I do not care. So yeah, the whole second act, the whole ransom thing, was okay. You kind of saw where it was going, but then but there was a surprise because he was trying to set it up where, okay, this is obvious, it's going to be this person, but then it's not. Okay, cool. But then when it does get to the part where it's supposed to be like a twist, it's not so much. So it goes from a cool introduction, a by the numbers ransom movie, and then the third act becomes like a made for TV drama that you would see like on BET Plus or something, where I'm like, there was no twist, there was no gut punch that Spike is known for. Because like if you look at Spike Lee's filmography, right, especially his best films, always have that third act where it just punches you right in the gut. It makes you really have those difficult conversations and question society. You know what I mean? It makes you think. Like, Spike is a master instigator. Like, he likes to take the ugly of what's going on and amplify that shit, so you have to talk about it, right? And not so much here. Now, but there is the message, though, of AI, how AI is taking over, how social media has changed the world for the good and the bad. How it's just it's almost a place now where us old heads are being etched out a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, this is even a scene with Denzel and his son where they're kind of going back and forth about it, and Denzel's like, look, man, nothing beats old-fashioned work. Have an ear for music. I'm saying, the old school way of recruiting musicians. And the son is like, no, Dad, social media, that's the way to go. AI, that's the future. So there's the whole message of that, right? And being a YouTuber myself, like, I'm an attention whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exempt from that shit. So I do fall into that category, even though I'm not going to call myself an attention whore, because I ain't doing any and every motherfucking thing for attention, all right? Even the whole clickbait shit. I don't even do the whole clickbait thing, man. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just authentically me. I just put out the best content I can, and people that watch it, cool. If not, I even have a couple motherfuckers like, yeah, man, that's why you only got 4,000 subscribers. You trash. You got a bald head. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got a fat face. But mind you, the motherfucker don't have no profile picture or no content, right? So, nature of the beast. But anyways, so yeah, this movie was cool. It's good to see Spike back doing what he does. The biggest compliment I can give this film is that he captures the culture of New York like no other. Denzel is a standout. Jeffrey Wright's pretty good in the movie. A$AP Rocky was surprisingly good. But by the end, I felt like, I'm like, this is not going to be that movie that's going to be memorable, or that I'm going to be talking about, like, say, like a Do the Right Thing, or like She's Gotta Have It, or even Jungle Fever or something like that, or He Got Game, you know what I'm saying? Like, Spike always leaves that exclamation point at the end of his movie where you remember it, you think about it afterwards, and by the end I looked over at my man, I was like, I was all right, it was cool. Like, I didn't dislike it at all, it just didn't have the same energy, the same, just that same, I don't know, man, that same charisma that his previous movies have. Maybe Quentin Tarantino's on to something, man. Tarantino said, look, our favorite directors do not get better with age. Like, as they get older, the work starts to diminish a little bit. And Spike is starting to lose a step, just a little bit now. He's still Spike Lee, don't get it twisted. When Michael Jordan went to the Wizards, he was still Michael Jordan, but he wasn't Bulls Michael Jordan. He was Wizards Michael Jordan, you know what I mean? And one more thing, I know a lot of Red Sox fans are going to be pissed off watching this, because Spike really gives the middle finger to the Red Sox fans. He lets it be known, I'm a New Yorker, I love my Knicks, I love my Yankees, fuck Boston, But yeah, that's it, that's all. So I wrapping up, I give highest to lowest. I would give this a B-. You know what I mean? There was things that I really, really dug about the movie, but then it does get to a point where it really slows down. It becomes a by the numbers ransom movie, and then it turns to a BET Plus action whatever at the end. You know what I mean? And then there's an unnecessary scene where it goes into like this like mock rap video. Then it's like, what the hell was that? So anyways, yeah, B- is what I got. I give it. Shout out to Denzel, shout out to Spike Lee. I hope they make another movie again. About my heroes are getting older, but cool. I still want to see them do more work, make more magic. But this just didn't have the magic of the other ones. But with that being said, what did you guys think about the movie? If you've seen it, comment freely below. Let me know what you thought. If you like it, dig this content, like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.